They said it like it was nothing, like it was already decided. You can afford it. Just buy your sister the apartment. $350,000. It's not a big deal for you. The way their eyes locked on me, it wasn't a request. It was an order dressed up as casual talk. They looked at me as if I'd been born to provide, as if the years I spent breaking my back, the scars I carried, the sleepless nights I survived, meant nothing compared to their golden child's comfort. I didn't argue. I didn't yell. I just smiled and disappeared. Since I was 16, I'd worked every job I could find. Late nights at grocery stores, coffee shop shifts that bled into my morning classes, endless hours with nothing but exhaustion keeping me company. Debt clung to me like a shadow, $80,000 in student loans, and every payment felt like reopening a wound that never healed. Meanwhile, my sister Emma floated through life. Her college was fully paid for. She got a brand new car with a shiny bow on top. Her path was paved in gold while mine was broken glass. Still, I never complained. I thought one day they'd notice the difference, that they'd see the weight I carried alone, but I was wrong. That night at the dinner table, I saw the truth. My father leaned back in his chair, sipping wine like a king on a throne. My mother scrolled through real estate listings on her tablet like she was already shopping. Emma found the perfect place downtown, Dad said. 2 bedrooms, close to her office. $350,000. We figured you could step up, help her out. You're doing so well. Emma's smile was sweet, rehearsed, and sharp. She didn't even glance at me when she said, "It's only fair. You're the responsible one." Fair. That word lit something inside me. It wasn't just this one moment. It was every single moment before. Every birthday overshadowed, every favor I gave but never got back, every sacrifice ignored. Suddenly, I saw the truth. I wasn't family. I was a wallet with a pulse, and I knew if I gave in now, it wouldn't stop with the apartment. Next, it would be her business, her vacations, her mistakes, my responsibility. They thought I'd bend like always. But that night, lying awake staring at the ceiling, I realized something. Rage was loud, messy. What I needed was control, and I knew exactly what had to be done. Not a fight, not a screaming match, something cleaner. A cut so sharp they wouldn't realize they were bleeding until it was too late. So I disappeared. The first step was silence. No arguing, no explaining, just gone. I changed my number, moved across town, blocked them from every corner of my life. My paychecks went into a new bank. My lawyer helped me restructure everything so not a single dollar of mine could be touched. At work, I stayed late, built connections. I shifted my money into investments they didn't even know existed. While they thought I was sulking, I was building something solid, something they couldn't reach. 2 months later, Emma's deal for the apartment fell apart. She called me 15 times in one day. "Where are you? You owe me this. Don't you care about family?" Her messages piled up. I didn't answer. Then came the panic. My parents had taken out loans, convinced I'd swoop in and save them. They stretched themselves thin, betting on my obedience. Without me, the cracks split wide open. Foreclosure notices, creditor calls, their perfect house slipping away. Emma sulked back into their basement, bitter and restless. My parents scrambled, drowning in the mess they built. And me? I thrived. 3 months later, I came home to find them standing outside my new apartment. They looked smaller somehow, weighed down by fear and defeat. My mother's voice cracked as she asked, "Why? Why would you do this to us?" I met their eyes calmly, the way a surgeon looks at a patient before the first cut. "Because you never asked, you demanded. Because you never saw me as family, only as a solution. And because I finally realized I don't owe you anything." Emma broke down, crying in anger and humiliation. My father's face went pale as the truth settled in. Their power was gone. I closed the door slowly, deliberately, leaving them on the other side. They don't call anymore, not because they don't want to, but because now they know there's nothing left to take. My life is quiet now. The debt is gone, my savings keep growing, and for the first time, my time belongs to me. Sometimes I think back to that dinner table, to the way they dismissed me, to the way Emma smiled like the world owed her everything, and I almost smile too. Because in the end, I didn't scream, I didn't beg, I didn't fight, I disappeared. And that silence destroyed them more than any words ever could. They thought I'd always be their safety net, but I cut the ropes.